Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Brent, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is definitely the muddiest interior detail on our entire channel, and maybe the muddiest you'll ever see. Now, are you ready for some mind reading? Okay, cool. So, I know what's going through your head right now. Is this detail even possible? How did this car even get like this? What exactly is that mark right there in the driver's seat? Don't worry, throughout this video, I'm going to do my best to answer all your questions. But there's only one question I want to ask you, and that's the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. Let's have a little fun with this one. I want you guys to pretend this is your car. If you were selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and you can choose whether its condition is before or after the detail, what would your post say? I want to see how funny and creative you guys can get with this one. Also, we spent multiple days filming this video, and I'll tell you right now, we did the entire detail absolutely for free. So all I ask is that you guys take a second and you both subscribe to the channel and you smash the like button. If you guys do those two things for us, we'll love you forever and we'll keep grinding on these videos for you. It really helps us out, and that's all we ask of you is to do those two things. Now, talking a little bit about the backstory of this car while we take the entire interior apart. It was a WS6 Firebird that was in a flood down in Kentucky, and these guys from a salvage yard about 40 minutes away reached out to us asking if we wanted to come and detail it. Now, this car is never ever going to be back on the road ever again. What they do at the salvage yard is they'll buy these totaled cars after they've been destroyed, and they'll part out the good parts, and the rest will be crushed and sent off as scrap. So in this case, this car was completely fried, the electronics and everything were destroyed. But this was just such a fun experience because the guys down there were so awesome, and they treated us very well over the course of the few days we were there. They gave us a tour of the whole facility. They talked to us the whole time. They were really enjoyable to be around, and it was just an overall awesome experience. But we also got to do whatever we wanted with the car, meaning we got to power wash the entire interior of a car for the first time ever. Since, like I said, it'll never be on the road again, so if that's something you guys have never seen before, which chances are you definitely haven't, keep watching because you're in for a very rare treat that might never happen again on this channel.
Alright guys, so clearly we're in the process of dismantling the whole entire car because if it's going to be worth anything, we're going to have to pull all the interior pieces and clean behind the plastics as well as underneath the carpeting. And as you can tell, wherever this car was in that flood, it had some type of clay in the mud as well. So now all the pieces of mud are slowly becoming rock hard. So.
Okay, so your next question is probably why? Why would you guys take on this detail if this car is never going to be back on the road? What's the point? You're just wasting your time and so on. So first of all, obviously looking at this, when we first were reached out to about a month ago about it, we were instantly intrigued. We didn't know whether or not we would be able to bring this car back. And as detailers, we're constantly trying to push ourselves to new heights and see what is possible and what we can do. And when we saw this, we instantly knew that it would be great content for you guys. And honestly, we had a lot of fun doing it. So between both making an awesome video and having a lot of fun meeting a bunch of cool guys, it all made it worth it. And whether something is worth someone's time is always going to be subjective. Yeah, at the end of the day, it might not be worth someone else's time to go and do this, but for us, it was worth it. So that is pretty much why we did it. We wanted to see what we could do with this car. We wanted to make a video for you guys, and we knew it would just be a lot of fun to do. The initial step to cleaning this carpet was using the power washer to get all the mud loosened up. We weren't so worried about getting it deep cleaned on the first pass because we'd have been there all day with this method. So we quickly went over the entire thing, and then we sprayed off the back as well before putting it up on a ladder to hang, where we were able to spray it from top to bottom and let it drip out overnight. And then when we came back, it was pretty much completely dry. So later in the video, we put it back in the car and then we extracted it, and wait until you see the result because it's really good. So I wasn't going to show us failing this part, but I figured you guys might think it was kind of funny. After washing out this carpet, it felt like it was like 3,000 pounds. I'm not kidding. It was so heavy. So we had to figure out a way to get it up on the ladder. And after a little bit of Ohio engineering, we finally figured out a way to do it. And it worked, but it was kind of funny. We were trying to lift it, and we just could not get that thing over the ladder. And here was the fun part. We got to pressure wash the inside of the car because none of the electronics worked anyways. I'm not even going to talk over it. I'm just going to let you enjoy. So because the first day was coming to an end and we only had limited time, the rest of our goal for that day was to get everything else with mud on it sprayed off, which is what you'll see. I didn't record a lot of it because it would become very repetitive, but I did get a good amount of it. So we sprayed off all the seats, the door panels, every single thing that we pulled out of the car and got them all clean. That way they could dry out overnight. And then when we came back and reassembled the car, we cleaned them again, we dressed them and made them look really good. Okay, so while we were doing this, they had a one of less than 2,000 Mystic Chrome Mustangs in their shop next to us, and we're filming a video of their own and asked if we wanted to see a burnout, so here's what happened. Oh my god. So yeah, that happened, but now that was how we ended our day. And then the next day when we came in, the first thing we did was clean the floor pans again, and we used a sealant on them just to get them clean before we put the carpet back in. And once we got the carpet installed again, we went ahead and extracted it to make it look and smell a lot better. And to finish up the detail, we went ahead and did all of the windows. We dressed the interior, we conditioned the leather, made it look nice again. And then we gave the entire exterior a quick wash, just so it was nice for the reveal at the end for the owner of the salvage yard. And this car was good to go. It was a really fun experience. And again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. It really does help us out. And we'll see you guys with the next video. We have some really good content coming up. And in 2 weeks, we have probably our craziest barn find ever, so you don't want to miss that video.
All right, guys, so we just finished up the muddiest detail that me and Brent have ever taken part of, and we're now here with Dave, who is the owner of J&J Auto Wrecking, who helped facilitate finding this vehicle and getting it back to his shop in order for us to come out and try and make it look as good as possible. I don't think you've taken a look at the inside yet. Right before we do take a look, just in case any of you are interested, here at J&J, I guess I'll let you go ahead and explain exactly what you guys do.
We sell used car parts for all types of enthusiast vehicles. Pretty much sums it up as easily as I can.
Gotcha. So you're finding these specialty vehicles, you're getting them here, you're figuring out what's in good condition, worth repurposing and selling for someone who might have one of these that is looking for an odd and end that they can't seem to source anywhere else.
We look to keep these cars on the road.
Oh, okay.
We want to be able to keep cars that everyone loves going down the road.
Cool. Where can they find you? What's the best way to reach you guys if they're looking for these kinds of parts?
Absolutely. Our best way to reach us is our website, www.jandjautorwrecking.com, and you can text us there. That's usually the easiest. People prefer that, and it's an easy way to reach out to us.
Would they be better off, or not better off, but would searching eBay help a lot as well?
Yeah, our full inventory is listed on our website, and it directs you right to our eBay store, and everything we have is right there.
Okay, yeah, the only reason I mentioned that is we get lots of messages, and it's hard to reply to everyone, so the more work you guys can do in finding parts, obviously the more than welcome to help you out if you reach out, but do your due diligence and try and come with the correct questions. That way they can save some time and get you the part that you need without having to give you the runaround. So
we might even have some nice Trans Am seats.
Yeah, I think so. At least a couple, hopefully. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. I mean, we just gave it a quick wash because obviously the inside took up a lot of our time.
Absolutely. But... Wow. No way.
Yeah, so this thing you said was from Kentucky originally and was in a flood up to By the looks of it, it was probably close to at least, maybe eye level of the driver.
We imagine it might have even made its way into the Ohio River, honestly.
Just the whole entire thing was
How'd you
completely
get the
submerged.
smell out? It doesn't even smell like it was in the water.
I think our smell is permanently screwed now because I don't smell anything.
That is really impressive.
Yeah, so the next steps for this is what you're going to, like I said, comb through it, do all the inventory for all the
Yep, we'll
parts.
go through everything. Likely there won't be any good electronics, obviously. We'll go through all the parts, lots of nice body parts. That's what we had bought it for. And good manual training, as long as it didn't get any water in it, and a lot of engine parts, but likely the motor itself won't be okay. But yep, we'll just be selling parts off of it.
Sweet. Well, yeah, if nothing else, thank you for having us out here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for, like I said, letting us use all the shop space and take up 2 days of your time. And yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, man.
Cool.
Thanks again.
Yeah, and thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you next week.